Hello, 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 and welcome back to the Wandering Village. I'm Evie Greenbottle, and our Onbu is so happy, which is so nice to see. And we've got so much things happening. There are settlements about. We've got some oasis we're going to. Where is our other scavenging party? Ah, just coming back right now. Wait, no, that's the other one leaving. I have no idea. They must be back here somewhere. I think we've left them behind. That's all right. They'll catch up. They have wings now, right? That's the thing. They have wings. They're fine. But I do want to be... Yes, there we go. They brought back 14 stone from wherever they were. Let's head over to this settlement. Now, as far as the settlement goes, we have enough housing. Yes, we've got 4 spare housing, which means we probably need more. But I really want to get the cottages. I feel like huts have passed their time, you know? We need to be getting to cottages kind of as soon as possible. Now, with getting these, because we did get a couple shrines last episode, so that is going fine. Resources, we have got 9 knowledge at the moment, that is good. Now, to get cottages, we need to be able to have glass, which we're good, and we do have to iron. We're also going to need to have iron, and we don't currently have that, but we are currently researching the iron furnace, so once that's done, we can go over and hopefully research our huts next. Ooh, and we are in the desert, which means none of our air wells are working, and we're going to need to switch one of these farms over to cactuses. I think this one, because it's quite central. Wait, but that means you're not growing either. We'll switch this one over to corn, and let's see, your storage is full. You can close that. Oh, the fish patties won't work, so we need to close that up and hopefully keep some fish. I suppose we need to make sure we have fish for later because we want to be able to plant those again. Fishery needs to close. The seawater collector needs to close. This is giving us a lot of workers back, at least. That air well's closed. Where's the other air well? There it is. Close that one off. Our herbs are going to grow, just maybe not as well as we'd like. I'm going to... Yeah, it is full. I think in here, the mycologist, let's add another worker as well. And we are officially out of beets, it looks like, for making beet soup. So we'll have to switch that over to polenta, I guess. But that is going to mean we're going to need a lot of corn. And our scavenging parties come back with... Oh, there's more knowledge up there. I'm going to send them over to this mine first, though. And then when these guys get back, we'll send them up to there. And we've got a few mines in the area. I wonder if we want another scavenger hut, actually. You know, because we do have lots of places to go. And once we have the scout tower built, there's going to be this, so many different things we're going to be able to go get. We'll be able to see. Possibly another scavenger hut won't hurt. So let's stick that in. Do we have any? We have got 10 unemployed villagers at the moment. I wonder what we want then. More general workers? I guess we could up people in here. Okay, we're out of beets for here, so that's going to switch over to polenta as well. Let's up how many workers we have working on getting corn. Okay, there's even 2 shrines over here. This very good, because this is what we needed, was the knowledge. That's what we've been searching for. So being able to find it, that's very good. Oh, we've got a decision to make coming up as well. I really do think we need another scavenger. There's so many things around here. We're going to be missing quite a few because they take a long time to get to them, don't they? And I guess once we can see further, it's going to take even longer. Right. Okay, that's going to be our iron furnace research. The next thing we're going to be getting is the cottage. We definitely need the better housing, so let's get that going. The iron furnace we need to stick in. People don't want to live near it, so I guess we'll stick it down here. It's really far away from where we're ever going to be getting iron, though, which is a bit annoying, but if this is the spot where no one wants to live, I guess we'll just keep it like that, because they're going to have to carry the iron resources all the way from these scavenger huts all the way down there. But I guess they can do it. They'll be fine. Right, we are going through another heat wave here as well. Oh, and a decision is waiting to be made. Some settlers looking for a new home. Of course, we'll be picking them up. That is 4 people, 2 healthy and 2 hungry. Oh, excellent news. And we haven't sent out another party. So we're going to be hitting both of these shrines. Excellent news. We're going to have a decision to be made soon too. And with those new people, we are out of housing once again. I don't really want to put any new houses in, though. We're going to try to get this iron furnace in. I'm going to set that as high priority. We definitely have enough workers to be bringing the resources over. Onbu's quite hungry. We could almost feed him twice. And I guess now seems like a good time to, feed him once. We've got somebody already working in the trebuchet, so let's get that done. Okay, they are getting this in quite quickly there. We've got just a few more planks needed and a few more stone slabs, but people are carrying them down. Oh, Onbu's begging us out because he's got some food in him. He's very happy about that. Oh, and it looks like our scavenging party has returned with 6 iron ore. Great news. Let's send them off to another mine. We've got kind of mines all over the place. We do want to be hitting them as often as possible. A ruined settlement up here too. You can always find people, but more often I feel like you find bread there, but you can find people there. Right, 3 more knowledge brought back. Let's send them over to this mine. That'll be a very, very quick little scavenge. We've got to decide which direction we want to go. Either way, it looks like we are staying in the desert, but this way there's a heat wave. I don't see anything over on this side. So maybe that's the way to go. If we head southeast just to avoid the heat wave. I don't know how much that matters. Let's go for it. We'll head south, just see what happens. All right, we got another decision to be made. A collapsed mine. As soon as your scavengers step into the mine, the ground starts to shake. Huge boulders fall from the roof and block the exit. So we need to find a way out or continue to look for iron ore. I think we need to find a way out. I don't want them to be stuck there. After desperately looking for another entrance, where the scavenger stumbles upon a lever. A large stone starts to move, opening an exit. There we go. They grabbed a handful of stones on their way out. All right, we're just waiting on these last 2 planks. I think that are coming over now. Excellent. And now someone hopefully will come and build this. Come build the iron furnace. I need the iron. That is what we are waiting for. Now, I've been thinking about it for some time now, but I might put a berry gatherer down here. This is, they're going to need more food sources, at some point, because we are expanding. We are growing. Our village is getting bigger and bigger. So I think we're going to need another berry gatherer. We'll put it down there. We might just only have one person who works in there for a little while, but I think it's worth it. All right, let's go send a party over there. And we've got another party available. Let's send them over to the dune, because we are going to need that sand, of course, as well. Iron ores and the sand need to be coming in. There we go. Okay, we officially have the iron furnace completed. So now we just need, I put 2 workers in there because they have quite a long ways to go and grab the stone. So here's somebody coming. Matilde. Or Matilde? Not sure how you say their name, but they are coming all the way through over to here. And then they can start working on making some of that iron force. And then they'll use that iron and hopefully put it in the scout tower. We need 10 in there. Everything else is sorted, but we need to increase our radius on the map just to make sure we're not missing anything important. Because resources are incredibly valuable, and this sometimes is the only way you can get them. They brought back 13 kelp from the forest island. Let's send them over to this dune. And it looks like we're going to be hitting a heat wave anyway. So we dodged that heat wave just to go to this heat wave. Hopefully there's something else bad this way. Onbu is very happy. Look at him wagging his head. He's just, and his tail is wagging. He's such a happy Onbu. And he does need another food. So let's send that in. Oh, and we've got a decision to be made. Dancing under the hot sun. Looking for protection from the sun. Your scavengers walk under a cliff formation. There you meet a tribe performing a dance ritual. Ask them for shelter and offer them some water. Or a dance party. Let's join. It's better not to interfere with the ritual. Let's offer them some water. Oh, this is just what they were praying for. In return, they offer us some food. 36 corn. All right. Interesting. We'll take that. Now, how is our water supply doing anyways? Oh, we have 600 water. Wow, that's a lot of water. That's a lot of water. We don't have any more salt water, so we do need to close this off. And then that gives us another worker back. The scavenging party has brought back 18 bread from the settlement. There's another settlement over there. But let's just make sure we're kind of getting the things that are closest to us to start. Oh, Onbu's eating another food I can hear. All right, it's quite the long walk down to this, but that's okay. 2 more scavenging parties back, 31 sand and 7 iron ore. We're getting all sorts of stuff here, which is great. Love gathering resources. In video games, whenever you can just hoard stuff, that's my favorite bit. There go our scavengers heading off into the distance. All right, cottage has been researched. That's very good. So we're gonna have to start building in some cottages. But what do we want to research next? I think possibly the gourmet kitchen. We've got 10 knowledge. The gourmet kitchen, though, means that we'd be getting better meals. And that feels like something we need to keep our people very, very happy. Although we haven't actually researched tomatoes yet. Interesting. Honestly, it does actually feel like we should probably get tomatoes. Let's go for tomatoes, because that feels like something you get really early game and we haven't. Now we can build cottages, and we definitely want to get some cottages in. But where is the question? We are going to be putting in our monument at some point. Where is that? Survival monument. That gives a huge amount of decoration bonus. Actually, I think it will. Oh, well, I guess we can stick it in there. The survival monument is going in here. Actually, do we want to put it there? It's good because that's very central. But if we put it over here, all of these houses that we build in this area would get a bonus. Although that is farming space. Oh, that could be farming space down there. Let's go for it. It's going to give really good decoration bonus, which is going to make all of our houses better. And then we just need to stick in some cottages around here. That's a lot of cottages. They definitely don't have the resources to build that, but once they do, it's going to be great. And it'll be such a nice little square. People will love to live in that area. To be fair, we'll probably put them in these corners as well. You know what? The more the merrier, right? Onbu's having a little nap. Oh, in the heat wave, Onbu, really? This is where you're choosing to have a nap? Not great, buddy. Do you mind? Okay, we're gonna, Onbu, just walk a little bit further. Get out of the heat wave so our things are actually growing again. We like to have crops growing. I don't know. It makes us happy, you know, being able to eat, being able to feed you, Onbu. If you sleep in the desert, we can't grow mushrooms and therefore you don't get any food. And according to this, we have 0 Onbu food balls, which is extremely concerning. And we only have 22 mushrooms available. Huh. Yeah, that's not good. That is definitely not good. Let's just get Onbu. As soon as you're out of this, buddy, you can sleep. Okay? Just keep going. No, Onbu. No. Oh, Onbu is annoyed by your frequent commands and ignore. Really? Onbu? Really? Wow. I mean, he's very tired, but still, you just had to walk a little bit further and we would have looked after you. Oh, okay, well, you know what? Oh no, he is out of the heat wave. He is out of the heat wave. Then why is it still showing as being dark red? Usually when it's dark red, that means you're in it. No idea. Okay, it's fine. If he's not in it, he can sleep there. This is fine. Onbu ignored us. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Oh, we found some settlers in the village, so let's pick those guys up. 2 hungry people, and then there's another settlement here we could go check out. So let's send a party over there to see what we find. That 2 people, though, has put us over the limit. We are lacking in housing now. So we are going to need to get them to prioritize one of these cottages. Onbu wags his tail. It says, do you know what, Onbu? You are naughty, Onbu, for not listening. Annoyed by our frequent requests. Well, if you didn't sleep in the weirdest spots, Onbu, this wouldn't be a problem. Oh, dear. Right, we actually have scavenged all the things that we can currently see, which is great. We have a scavenging party just kind of hanging out for the moment. These 2 are about to be done as well. Once Onbu makes up, then we can make a decision about which direction we want to go. Whether he listens to us or not is a whole other thing. We're going to send off our Onbu doctors to go and give Onbu some pets. Maybe that makes him happy. Our tomato plantation is also researched. I was thinking about maybe putting in another farm in. Feels like something we might want. We've only got 7 knowledge now, which means we don't have enough to get the gourmet kitchen, unfortunately, so we're gonna have to wait on that one. I guess while we wait for that one, I might just kind of grab different things, like big baskets could be good. Employee can carry plus 5 more food at once for a total of 10. Also increases building's inventory size by 50%. And the rationing guide, a 20% chance that food consumed in this building is not deducted from storage, which is quite interesting. Let's just continue to research kind of these things that we don't really need, but we kind of need. I'm gonna put in another farm, I think, down here. Now this farm could be for tomatoes, possibly. Could be for whatever we want, really. Ooh, another decision is waiting to be made. What have you found? Some settlers, of course. Okay, pick those guys up. 3 healthy people and 2 hungry people, so another 5 settlers. We are definitely lacking now in housing. Hopefully people can get to work. We've got that as max. I wonder if we swapped one of these to being carriers, then they could kind of help bring the resources where they need to go, which might be helpful as we try to build some houses and get all of these things reconstructed. I think hopefully you're bringing over our last 2 iron. No, you brought over 1. Oh, here comes the last iron on our scout tower, and then that can get built. And then we're going to be able to see a bit further, which is exciting. And that means our scavenger parties can actually go back out and do something. There we go. We've got 2 people building it. All right, lots of building to be done here. We actually have so many different building projects on the go, and most of them hinge on having iron. So we do need to get that iron going. We've got maximum workers in there, and it looks like different people. Yeah, I think these guys are carriers. Oh no, he works at the iron furnace. I'm hoping the carriers will help carry the iron to where it needs to go, though I'm not actually sure if that's something that they actually do. This farm is also now built. Let's stick that one on tomatoes. Why not? Oh no, tomatoes don't grow well here. I thought they were technically I guess that is heat resistant, but that would be way better suited for the jungle. All right, never mind. Go and make us some more corn. And we've got 2 people working in there. I feel like that's okay. The scout tower, I think needs, someone working in there, but we can, wow, look how far we can see now. Which has opened up a lot of things. So now we can go to this shrine. It's really far away, but we've got the time, I guess. We've got a ruined settlement over there, but we'll probably turn that way. So we'll see that a little bit later on. This mine, we would lose view sight of fairly quickly. And same with this oasis. So we'll send them out there. That means our scavenging parties are really far away now. But look how much we can see. We would have totally missed out on that shrine before because we couldn't see it from this road. It was a bit too far away. We couldn't see it from this road. It was a bit too far away. Now we can see it, which means that's more knowledge we're getting. And with those knowledge points, because it's usually 3 at the shrines, we will be able to unlock the gourmet kitchen and then be able to make better quality food, which means our people will be even happier because the food quality will go up. We do need to deal with these homeless people, though. I guess everyone's just sort of working on that, though. Oh, and look at this, our scavenger. We are, it's even too tall for me to zoom in and see. You can only see it from this direction. And our research is done. That's the big baskets research. I think let's not have them do anything just for a minute, because as soon as these guys are back, do you know what? We probably have time to do kind of one in between. So yeah, we will go. Let's just get the rationing guide then. That won't take that long. It's only a day and 10 hours. Though it'll take those guys nearly that long to get back with that research. And then at least we have like another thing done rather than just standing around waiting. We don't need all these village doctors because we're not in a place right now where we can actually be poisoned. I wonder if we want another herbalist hut. So we can have like 2 different spots getting herbs, because between making the Onbu antitoxins and health potions and also keeping our people healthy, you know, it might be something that we want is another herbalist hut. Especially as we expand. I feel like it's a good idea. I don't think it'll hurt. Basically, yeah, I don't think it's going to hurt to have another one. So I'm going to plop one in up over here. I wonder if the same with the mycologist for Onbu. We could plop another one in here, and then we would have 2 mycologists going, and then we'd be getting way more food for Onbu. Ooh, and Onbu is waking up. Hopefully he's in a better mood than when he went to sleep. Those nomads are coming. Do we want to head into the jungle? Things do grow better, but we are more at a risk for getting poisoned. Might be all right, though. We might be all right. Got quite a lot of people unemployed. 5 people currently unemployed. Wonder what we want to do with them, actually, because I just feel like everything's running quite smoothly. Possibly maybe a few more people in to the farms. Like, let's get 2 more people working the cactus farm just to make sure we're getting tons of cactus. Because that is our only source of water at the moment. And we are planting corn. And we'll have 4 in each of those farms getting the corn. You guys are working with polenta. Yes. What are you guys doing? Oh, grilled fish. And you're doing polenta, but that's really far for them to try to bring any sort of polenta. Right, the herbalist hut has been built. So I guess we'll just get in some slots for you to do that in. And we just have 1 person working up there. Now I wonder, do we need a few more air wells? And do we want to upgrade some of the air wells to be automatic air wells? That is another thing, because the automatic collector, I mean, it slows it, but then we wouldn't use people to do it, which could be very good. Or we could go with the advanced funnels, and then it works more efficiently. Or nothing. We could also do nothing. I think I might put another water well up here, though, just to make sure we do have water near this herbalist hut, because it is quite far away from other ones. And I wonder if down here, actually, too, because that is quite far away from water as well. They have to walk all the way over here every time they want to get water. So we could do an air well in here somewhere. Obviously, that doesn't do us any good when we're in the desert, but we won't be in the desert forever. Okay, that mycologist is done. That the rationing guide, rather, has been researched. Our mycologist has been constructed. So let's make sure we've got spots for that to be going in. Right, we've got a decision to make. Cliffside. Your scavengers managed to locate the shrine. But there's one problem. It's embedded high up in a sheer cliff face and seems completely inaccessible. Oh no, this is our shrine. We need this knowledge. It looks like we'll have to climb up to get there. Or there has to be another way to get up there. Let's look around. Or trying to get up there would be too dangerous. Let's gather some rubble from the cliffs below and leave. Let's look for another way. I think climbing the cliff would be very dangerous, but maybe there's another way. Yes! Oh, good. Your scavengers noticed a small crevasse on the backside of the cliff. It hides a secret passage leading up to the shrine behind. +6 knowledge. Excellent. Which means we can get this going again. We're going for the gourmet kitchen. And then I guess we're going to need to be building those gourmet kitchens, but it's all right for now. Oh, there's a settlement way down here. Let's try to get to some of these things. And we need to decide which way we want to go. Now, this way we have a chance of possibly reaching those nomads. Either way, we have to go through a heat wave. This way, there's a medium sandstorm, but we get to stay in the desert for a bit longer. I do like the desert. We don't get poisoned in the desert. Onbu can sleep basically wherever he wants, except for maybe, in a heat wave. I don't know. Maybe a heat wave's not the best place. I think, though, let's go into the jungle. Let's try to get these nomads picked up. Have we managed to build any of those? Oh, we do have a cottage, actually. That's good. Its decoration level isn't perfect. It's only got 1 out of a possible of 15. So we're definitely need to be going to upgrade that. My bigger concern is that we have homeless people and a hungry person. We almost never see hungry people. That's interesting. Do we not have enough food? Oh no, we've got plenty of food. Look at all the polenta we have. 81 and 168 bread. There's definitely food around. That is definitely not the problem. I think they just need to get to the food. So they're probably like, I want something different. I don't want to eat the thing that's close to me. I'm going to walk halfway across the map and then complain the whole time that I'm hungry. Well, fine. Are we out of the ability to make iron? No, we have 146 iron ores around. We just need people to be carrying it. And then we can get some of these different houses in. Okay, scavenging party has brought back some iron ore, which is great. More iron ore. Ooh, we're not going to go that way. Oh, so we're not going to have a chance of getting those guys. We're going through the where are we going? We're going to the jungle. We're going kind of this way. So the shrine, Let's grab that shrine since we see it. Onbu is at 23% hunger again. Do we have... Yes. Oh, there's 14 food balls. Okay, there's none here, but I guess it's because they're all already loaded in the trebuchet because it says we have 14 here. So let's make sure Onbu is fed. I'm also going to pet Onbu because he was a bit sassy earlier and I want him to not be sassy. I want him to just listen to us. So we'll keep him well pet. Oh, and the 2 new air wells that we built, we need to take the person out of there because of course they're not going to be working because we are in the desert, but not for too much longer. Then we'll get to open them back up again. We are about to go into a heat wave, so our crops aren't going to be growing as well while we go through here. Looks like we should hit those nomads, no problem though, which is excellent news. I think now that they're back as well, we can take somebody out of here. And also we are we have a lot of Onbu antitoxins. I might close the Onbu pharmacy for a little while. Oh, a decision is waiting to be made. Oh, more settlers. That's good. Right, pick them up. 2 hungry people have joined. We've got definitely new spots to send parties out. And 2 new settlers. Oh, a cottage has been constructed. That's good. We just need more cottages, really. Oh, there's building another one here. Will that give us the housing we need? Yes, okay. Everybody is now officially in a house. These ones are not well decorated, but I want to see how much the decoration level increases once we build the survival monument. So I think that's our next priority. Although we might still get people, so we probably still need at least 1 more cottage. All right, Onbu has officially entered the jungle biome. So, oh, and those people are there. All right, Onbu, you need to be kind of quick about it. Otherwise, we're going to miss them. What is that? A mosquito swarm. Oh, that is not great. A swarm of mosquitoes that can transmit a disease that causes Onbu long-lasting diarrhea and increased body temperature. What does diarrhea do for Onbu? I've never had Onbu get diarrhea before. I don't want a mosquito swarm. No, thank you. Oh, no. What? Yeah, what is it like if Onbu gets diarrhea? Oh, that's never come up before. That is a new one to me. Oh, goodness me. Okay, well, I mean, we're in the jungle now. We need to open up these air wells. If I can find all the air wells. They are kind of hidden all over the place. All right, and we're going to need to switch these out because the corn is no longer going to grow. So switch that back to beets. Or we can switch it to tomatoes. We haven't actually grown any tomatoes yet. Maybe let's do both of these ones down here as tomatoes. We'll continue doing polenta there for a little while. The wheat can stay. The fish patties technically are growing, but I don't think we have any fish available. So we're not going to be able to do that again. And that means you are also out of grilled fish. Maybe, well, do you know what? Switch over to, not polenta. Polenta doesn't make a lot of sense. Switch over to berry muesli, or I don't know. You're going to be beets. No, be beet soup. I don't know. It's going to be polenta, but not for much longer. Right, and it looks like we have out of sand, so our glass blower needs to be closed now. Not ideal being out of sand. We definitely need to be getting these. Oh, I need a party though. I don't currently have anyone available. Oh, this one's waiting a decision. All right, pick up some more people. Oh my goodness, we have so many people. Send them out to this dune. Having all these people though, is that even helping us at the moment? I just feel like we're a bit overwhelmed. I might even put another scavenger hut out because we're out of sand. And if we're out of sand, that means we can't make any more glass. And we are out of glass. You see the problem that we're having. And we're out of the jungle as well, so that's not great. Oh no, that mosquito swarm is scaring me. Oh, and we've missed these guys, but it's not the worst thing in the world, I suppose. We don't even have enough houses for our current people, and we have no more glass. It all feels a little bit bad. Right, a scavenging party has brought back some bread. We're going to send them down to this dune. We need the glass, or the sand, very badly. Right, and this scavenging party's back. Okay, at least it looks like all the cottages we've asked to be built have their glass already, and the glass is already in the survival monument as well. So not having sand at the current moment isn't going to prevent us from building any of these things. So that is good news. That is definitely good news. Okay, they brought back 33 sand, which is good. Let's kind of send them out to the closer ones for a minute, just to make sure we're not missing anything. Now we've got a decision to make coming up. We've got the choice between continuing in the jungle or heading into the mountains. Over here in the mountains, there is an Onbu sleeping spot. Onbu's going to end up sleeping in the jungle, I'm nearly positive anyways, which is of course not ideal, but it does happen. I'm nervous about this swarm of mosquitoes. Is there anything we can do to heal Onbu from mosquitoes? There's antitoxins and health potions only. I mean, I wonder if we should make a couple of these health potions just so we have them. Let's stick a worker in there, I guess. Onbu hungry? He's not hungry. Let's close the feeding trebuchet up for now. The other thing is, we can actually fish up kelp or fish. in the ocean when we are in the ocean. So I wonder if we want to build another fishery, just so in the future we could be getting that. Our gourmet kitchen is done. Now, we don't have enough resources currently to build it, but I do think we want to stick in a gourmet kitchen or two. So let's just put them in, even though we're not going to be able to build them just now. At least it'll be something that's kind of ready for the future. I may put up a gourmet kitchen down this end. We are producing a lot of food over here. And then there's another one there, which that one here would be good for the berries, I suppose. Or actually cancel that one. Where would we put the one for the berries? You know what, maybe just up here. That's where the current kitchen is. That one there. All right, we don't currently have any research. We've got 8 research points. What do we want to, what is really important for us to get next? The community plaza is not a bad idea because it relays happiness, and we could have some bigger events. Or we have lots of salt. We could make the rock trumpet, which is, I think, can be harvested for stone. Oh, interesting, because eventually we are going to have a problem with stone, aren't we? The tree nursery is not a bad idea either, because then we could make saplings, and then we could get a forester later on. And I think we do need tree nursery because we need the saplings for some of the decorations later on. So let's get the tree nursery next. Right, we've got quite a few of our scavenging prize back. We are about to hit that, which is a bit scary. I have no idea. Oh, there's the swarm of mosquitoes. I don't know how we deal with it, or if there's a way to deal with it, or we just hit the mosquitoes and that's what we get. It hasn't come up with any sort of notification. There it is. High digestion. Onbu defecates more often and loses energy. And the jungle flu. Onbu's temperature is a lot higher than usual. It will frequently get diarrhea leading to exhaustion. And that's going to last for 3 days. Ooh, and on that scary note, I think we will be calling it an episode for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.